Any chronic pain, the stress of work, or the responsibility of caring for a loved one who is ill can all change the course of our day. And when the course of our day changes for too long, we might develop some negative habits that accelerate pain and aging. When we are living optimally, we feel alive and awake. We move through the day with lightness and ease and fill ourselves with the vital nutrient of oxygen. The reality of life, however, is that there are always things that are getting in the way, right? It might be physical limitations, it might be mental constructs, or it may just be that we've fallen out of the habit of taking care of ourselves. Self-care is so important, people. Before we look deeper into this topic and discover the 1-minute exercise, let me quickly introduce myself.
Hi, it's Monika, your intuitive trauma transformation coach, who helps you face and successfully navigate through the storms of life, guiding you through a most powerful self-healing process and teaching you all the mindfulness tools you need to embark on your journey to your core self and create the life you've always envisioned.
As our bodies deteriorate with age, there is a tendency to look to medication to solve any issues that come up. According to Iltili, the author of the book, I've Decided to Live to 120 Years, all disease comes from a blockage in the flow of energy in the body. This is the traditional Chinese medicine's philosophy. When energy moves freely through the body, it is able to access its own healing potential. This can be done by following just 3 simple yet effective ways to keep our energy flowing. Before I introduce them to you, please quickly click on subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell as well. Well, first, there is the 1-minute exercise. As a way to break up the monotony of the hours of sitting that most people do, Lee suggests setting an alarm and taking 1-minute breaks every hour to do moderate to vigorous exercises that effectively work our muscles and raises our heart rate in a short period of time, such as push-ups, squats, sit-ups, jumping jacks, jumping in place, and bear walking. He suggests starting with push-ups on the wall if doing them on the floor feels too hard. Like for me, for example, I like to do them on the wall. The important thing is that we really push ourselves and get our heart beating for the full minute. We will flush out toxins, get more oxygen into our cells, and effectively be able to use our body and our brain at a higher level. The second exercise is called longevity walking. If you watch an older person walk and compare it to the way a young person walks, you'll notice some very distinct differences. As we age, we tend to shift our weight back into the heels to shorten our stride and not to lengthen through our legs or hips as we walk. And that's why old people fall on ice in winter and break their limbs, right? So we have to steer against it. Lee developed longevity walking as a way to counterbalance this tendency. The basic idea is that we align our feet so they are parallel when we are walking, and also to focus our step on the area just below the ball of our foot. An acupressure point known as BalanCHIng. By actively pressing into the BalanCHIng and connecting that energy up through our legs and hips into the core and chest, and then rising up into the crown of our head, we will stimulate our life force energy. In addition, we activate our brain by tensing the soles of our feet. The toes are where nerves connecting to the brain are most concentrated. Lee has seen people who start walking this way feel lighter and more vibrant. The third exercise is called belly button healing. Begin by lying on your back or sitting in a relaxed position. Notice how your body and your mind feel. Feel your belly expanding as you inhale and imagine life energy being drawn in through your belly button. As you exhale, pull your navel back towards you. After a minute or so, put the tips of your index, middle and ring fingers of both hands together and press them into your navel, mindfully and rhythmically and gently, for 100 to 300 repetitions. The benefits described by Lee are improved digestion, increased flow of the lymph fluid through stimulating the abdominal lymph nodes, and activation of the vagus nerve, which has a calming effect on the nervous system. These three very simple exercises can unlock the power of healing in the body. And when our energy is flowing, we are capable of expanding into our experience in whatever way that we choose. It doesn't have to take a lot of time or require any experience to get started. As Lee reminds us, you can master your mind once you have mastered your body. If you like this video, please comment below to show YouTube that you are interested in my free self-help tips. You can also post your questions there and share this video on social media or with like-minded friends. Like always, peace begins with me. Namaste, namaste. And please remember, you deserve to break free and live your magic every day. Bye.